Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Latif and today I'm trying to explain why Juventus and Manchester City lost against Olymique Lyon. In modern football, players' tempos and physical levels are very important. You may be a good squad, but if your players' physical levels are not good, you can lose to a worse team than you. Olymique Lyon showed us this. They haven't a talented squad like Juventus or Manchester City, but they have a good squad who has great physique. And of course they have great players to take the score, or how they could came into the UEFA Champions League semi-finals. I analyzed Juventus team in one of my previous videos. If you watched that video before this video, you can understand this video better. For a summary, they haven't enough high-tempo players in the midfield. Against Lyon, they played with 43 in both matches. And Lyon played with 3-5-2. 3-5-2 lineups disadvantages wings. There is only one player in the wings, and if opponents can come to wings with 2 or 3 players, they can make game. But if they play with 3-5-2 lineup team as high-tempo midfielders, they can shift to wings for cover quickly. Lyon's midfielders have high tempo and they can cover wings and midfield quickly. Also, 2 center forwards don't press to opponent's stoppers. They cover opponent's midfielders, so they can cover midfield with 5 players. In both matches, Juventus couldn't make game and they tried to score goal with crossing. Because when one player took the ball, 3 center midfielders and 2 center forwards came to cover spaces and you couldn't find space. Also, Pjanic couldn't take the ball easily because of Lyon's midfield defending, so they could only cross. Sarri used Pjanic, Rabiot and Bentancur in center midfield in both matches. These players haven't high tempo, so against Lyon center midfielders, they couldn't find space to take the ball, and when they found, they couldn't use because Lyon's midfielders came for cover quickly. Sarri wanted Rabiot and Bentancur to use half spaces, but they couldn't use because opponents' midfielders covered half spaces until they used. They remained too slow. To use half space, players should move quickly and have strong physique. In this position, Rabiot is covering by Coqueret, but his position is just behind. So if he is closing to defense line to take the ball, Coqueret can't cover him because he has no idea about Rabiot's position. But Rabiot couldn't close quickly and Bonucci had to pass to Cuadrado. In this position, Bentancur is positioning greatly and using free space in the midfield. Cuadrado is passing him, and when Cuadrado is passing him, 3 opponents is pressing to him. Bentancur should use his physique and protect the ball and pass to Bernardeschi, but he couldn't. Manchester City match was a bit different, so I want to explain half by half. First off, Manchester City played with 3-4-3 lineup. In the set attack, Sterling was approaching Jesus. De Bruyne used right half space and moved free. İlkay went to the left half space. They had 2 center midfielder and they couldn't make game because if you play with 2 center midfielder, both of us should play with high tempo for sport attack and defense in the same time. Neither of these midfielders had great physique or high tempo, so this system didn't work. İlkay and Roger played in the center midfielder position and neither of them had strong physique or high tempo. Also look at the wingbacks. Cancelo played in the left wingback position and because of his dominant foot is right, he couldn't support attacks with the left wing greatly. In this position, İlkay is starting his run to the opponent's right wing and Cancelo should pass him quickly for using him. But to pass quickly, he passed with his left foot to spin the ball correctly. But his dominant foot is his right foot, so he takes the ball with his right foot and the opponent finds time to cover İlkay. Walker could support attacks in the right wing, he has strong physique, but his rival was Kone and he has a strong physique too. He was careful about covering Walker, so Walker couldn't pass him and support attack. In this position, Walker is trying to escape opponents behind, but Kone is covering very well. So they couldn't fight against Lyon's players, and they had a numerical disadvantage. In the center midfield, they became 2 versus 3, and like against Juventus, Lyon's 2 center forwards closed to midfield, so İlkay and Roger remained between 5 players. As a result, Manchester City couldn't make game by using the center. When Ilkay came to the left half space, Sterling close to the left wing, Cancelo close to the left wing. In the Lyon team, Dubois covered Cancelo, Denier covered Sterling, Coqueret covered Ilkay. So Lyon team could cover the right wing with 3 versus 3, and because of their physical superiority, they could cover more easily. Also, Jesus and Sterling became too lonely. Jesus couldn't fight against 3 stoppers. In this position, Denier is covering Jesus. Jesus is positioned in Denier's back, so when he is starting move to take the ball and use free space, Denier is still staying because you can't see him. But Denier is moving quickly and catching Jesus. Now Jesus should use his body and take the ball, but Denier is stronger than Jesus and Jesus couldn't take the ball. In right wing, when De Bruyne came to the right wing, Walker close to the right wing. In the Lyon team, Kone covered Walker, Aoua covered De Bruyne, Martial waited Kone's behind, so Lyon could cover left wing with 2 versus 3. They had a numerical advantage. Jesus was close to the wings and pulled one stopper to create space to his teammates and pass to his teammates. But I'm saying again, Lyon team has great physique and stoppers use their physical advantage against Jesus, and Jesus couldn't find enough space to take the ball or to create space for his teammates. To sum up, Manchester City couldn't increase tempo in the first half and Lyon crushed them with physical advantage. But in the second half, with the first change, the game started over. Guardiola changed Fernandinho with Mahrez and formation changed with 4-2-3-1. They had an extra dribbling talent footballer. Sterling and Mahrez close to Jesus and De Bruyne could use left wing and half space. Now in the forward line, they became 4 versus 3 against stoppers. Still, they couldn't use center, but they could be more effective in the wings. And finally, they had a numerical advantage in the forward line, but they couldn't use it well because of Lyon's physical superiority. Now Cancelo can be free in the left wing because Sterling pulled Denier and Dubois, De Bruyne pulled Coqueret. Now Cancelo is under pressure. Dubois should be close to Sterling because now opponent has 3 forward players, and if he lets Sterling with Denier, Denier couldn't cover Sterling easily like in the first half. Because in the first half, one stopper was free for helping to cover. If Sterling could pass Denier, Marcelo could cover Sterling. But now there is no free stopper. So if Denier couldn't cover Sterling against 1 versus 1 position, Sterling could be more dangerous. So to prevent this case, Dubois positioned closer to Sterling. But Cancelo couldn't be effective. Sometimes Ekambi saw Cancelo and close to the left wing to cover him. Sometimes Cancelo couldn't run to the left wing in the right time, and sometimes they couldn't use Cancelo greatly. As a result, they couldn't use Cancelo greatly. I have to give you, Guardiola's players' substitution worked and players' movements were better than the first half, but Lyon's players covered City's players very well. De Bruyne, Sterling, Mahrez and Jesus could be more effective, but other players couldn't find space and couldn't play well. And with some luck, great game plan and physical superiority, Olymique Lyon won against Manchester City. As a result, Juventus and Manchester City have a great squad and a lot of world-class players. But in the modern football, sometimes if you haven't great physique and high-tempo players and opponents have them, you can't win. You should add physics to talent. Olymique Lyon have a great squad. Their talent levels are not as good as Juventus or Manchester City, but they add physics to talent. Thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope this video can be useful for you. You can follow my Twitter and Instagram account and also my blog. May football be with you.